We are back with some breaking economic data. The U.S. economy added 254,000 jobs in September, which was a lot more than expected. The unemployment rate lower than expected at 4.1%. Joining us now to talk more about this, NBC News senior business correspondent Christine Romans and Investopedia's editor-in-chief Caleb Silver. Christine, let's start with you here. Walk us through these numbers and just how they compare with the previous month.
I had to do like a triple take, and I bet Caleb did too. I looked at this number, 254. This is a lot more than people have been expecting. And when you look at the rest of the year, this is the third highest month of job creation this year in a job market that we thought was starting to sort of decelerate and downshift. So 254,000 jobs, that is a good performance in the economy overall. And the unemployment rate still this very, very low 4.1%. So all of those people who've been worried about high interest rates and a slowing economy, and will that damage the labor market? There's not damage in the labor market in this report at all. When you look at the monthly average, 203,000 is the monthly average a month. I mean, come on, that shows you this is well above the monthly average for job performance last month, guys.
So, Caleb, did you do a triple take, a quadruple take? What's your reaction to the report, and what does it say about the strength of our economy right now?
Yeah, that was a quadruple take, and it also tells us that economists have no idea about the labor picture in this country right now. Not only do we have 100,000 more job gains than we thought we would have, we had the last 2 months revised higher by 72,000 jobs. So not only can economists not predict it, the Labor Department has a problem capturing all the job gains in every month. It's strong across all sectors, a lot of hiring, and I'm sure Christine will take you through it. Leisure, hospitality, but also healthcare jobs, those keep growing. Government jobs keep growing, and wages keep growing. We got about a 4% wage growth year over year, far surpassing inflation. This is good news any way you look at it from a labor market perspective.
Christine, I see you've got wages up on the big board there, so let's talk more about it.
As it's coming out of his mouth, I'm actually writing it on the screen here, so we're on exactly the same wavelength, Caleb. When you look at inflation at 2.5% and wages at 4%, this is 18 months now, I think, that wages have been growing faster than inflation. So this is how the paycheck is rising. You know, people are being paid a little bit more. And to me, Joe, what really is striking is the fact that people still keep saying they don't feel great about the economy, but these numbers show companies are hiring. These numbers show your paycheck is getting bigger, and your paycheck is getting bigger to a greater extent than your grocery bill. And so there's a really interesting, I think, moment in the economy here a month till the election.
Christine, when we look at these job number growths, do we have a breakdown by industry? Do we know where we're seeing the biggest changes, where we're seeing the most growth?
It was pretty widespread, you guys. It was in social assistant, government jobs, healthcare, food and drinking places. That was 69,000. And what's interesting to me about that is that people are going out and spending their money. When you look at travel, when you look at restaurants, when you look at hotels. I mean, so that shows to me that people say they feel rotten about the economy, but their behavior is the opposite. They feel secure in their paycheck and in their savings to be able to go out and spend money. And then that's when you see the jobs created in those areas. Also in construction, employment continued to trend up in construction as well. So, I mean, I think that shows you that there's a lot happening in different parts of the economy, and that is translating into jobs gains.
Caleb, we're a little over a month away from the next Federal Reserve meeting. The expectation is we're supposed to continue to see these interest rate cuts. Does this jobs report give us any new hints? Are there worries the economy could be too hot and they have to rethink that, or are cuts going to be guaranteed at this point?
Yeah, you mean in 34 days, 15 hours, and 4 minutes? Yeah. I think we're expecting a quarter-point cut, as we were all along, and that's 2 days after the election. So this, if we had a soft jobs report, you'd think the Fed would have to cut a little bit deeper, another half-a-point cut. I don't think we're going to see that. Fed futures are pointing to just a quarter-point cut at that meeting. But as Christine says, this is a good normalization of the labor market and a strong labor market that's going to help consumers feel comfortable going into the fourth quarter, and that's what drives the economy. If we feel comfortable, we feel secure in our jobs, and we're getting increases in our wages, we'll spend more, and that powers the economy.
All right, Christine, Caleb, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.